EPZ has a coal-fired and a nuclear power plant. These power plants are like modern steam engines. Water is heated to produce steam, which drives a generator that produces electricity. Electricity fed into the grid powers society. Without electricity, everything would come to a standstill. What makes a nuclear power plant special is its heat source. No fire is required at all. The heat for the steam is produced by nuclear fission. The uranium fuel is hermetically sealed in nuclear fuel elements. The radioactivity released by nuclear fission can't escape. The reactor vessel at Borsler Nuclear Power Plant contains 121 nuclear fuel elements. The water in the reactor vessel is under great pressure, which means that it can't boil, even though the temperature is 300 degrees. The reactor vessel is part of the closed primary system. In this system, a pump permanently cools the reactor core. The heat from the primary circuit is used to produce steam for the process. This occurs in the secondary system, in the steam generator, which is completely separate from the primary circuit. Any radioactivity never passes from one system to another. The steam rushes through the steam turbine, a closed vessel containing rotors that are turned by the steam. The steam is then cooled back into water in a condenser. This creates underpressure after the turbine, ensuring efficient energy production. The water is pumped back into the steam generator, and the cycle starts again. The condenser is cooled with water from the Western Scheldt River. Only this third system is connected to the environment. The cooling water does not, of course, come into contact with any radioactivity in the other closed circuits. The turbine generator actually produces the electricity. The generator connected to the shaft of the steam turbine is a gigantic dynamo that supplies about 500 megawatts of electricity to the grid. This is enough to power Amsterdam, including Schiphol. Radioactive material must not enter the environment under any circumstances, and the nuclear fission process must be strictly controlled at all times. That's why all vital components have one or two backups. If one system fails, the other automatically takes over. Most of the safety systems have not been mentioned here, but we'll end this film by looking at the most visible safety precaution, the dome. The steel in this structure is several centimeters thick and can withstand earthquakes or ruptured steam pipes. The steel dome is inside a shell of reinforced concrete. This protects the structure from external events like flooding and crashing aircraft. Nuclear energy is therefore safe and does not produce any greenhouse gases. The small quantities of radioactive waste produced are managed carefully and safely.